Alright guys, what's up? And welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thanks for dropping by again. I'm using my GoPro, getting in the car. I'm taking a little bit of a road trip today with the doggos. As you can see, the doggos are in the back. Anyway, thought I'd waste some time, waste like 5 minutes on the road trip and kind of talk about where I'm at in the process of everything. I don't have any advice this time around because I'm still very unsure myself, but I figured I'd at least let you guys get a little insight. So I've started the process of looking for a job after residency. So I'm family medicine trained, I'm in a family medicine residency, and I want to be a hospitalist. I only want to do inpatient, and I want to move to Las Vegas, Nevada. So how do you start? First thing was that I knew a family medicine doc from my program, graduated about 3 years ago or so, that I was given the contact information for by my program. So that's good. So then I reached out to her and I was like, tell me about your life. And so my initial question was, how do I even get started? What do I do? So she had 2 recommendations, and then I found one on my own. So here's the options right now for how to get to a different state and how to find a job. So option 1, she recommended a independently employed physician recruiter. So this physician recruiter is employed by herself and not affiliated with a hospital system or a hospitalist group. So what I think the benefit of that would be that they are unbiased again. So they could get into multiple hospital systems, they can get into multiple hospitalist groups, and they can kind of work towards getting you a general feel of an area without being tied to one place or the other. Which for me is ideal because I know nothing about the area of Las Vegas. I know nothing about the hospitals out there. That's a lie, I know a little bit. And so I would like someone that has an all-encompassing, all-around view of that. So that's option 1. The con would be that I don't know if what connection she has in the area. That'd be my other thing, I don't know. And she's not with a hospital, and she's not with a hospitalist group. What connections does she have that she could get me what I wanted? So, option 2, she actually also interviewed in Las Vegas with a couple of different places. And option 2 would be to go through the physician recruiter for a medical group. So, the physician group has hospitalists that they put in hospitals all over the country, and they offer them, bonuses, packages, work hours, shift stuff, all that kind of stuff. So then the next option would be to go through the physician recruiter for a medical group, like a group of physicians, and see what they have to offer and interview with them. The good thing is that, they're already very well established in their multi-hospital, multi-state physician groups. So they have an in with the different hospitals, and they could maybe try and tailor and find a job that I want. Then if I work with enough different recruiters and enough different medical groups, sorry, speed limit's slowing down, then I could play them against each other and say, well, this group's offering this group's offering that, like, what can you give me? What I'm most interested in right now is loan forgiveness and loan repayment, as well as like relocation packages, because I move in from the East Coast out to Vegas and it's going to cost a lot of money. And also got to look into like health insurance, 401k, sure, all that boring stuff, but that's not, we're not there yet. I need to figure out what I want to do first. So that's an option. So those were the 2 things that she had recommended, was either start with the independent recruiter or start with the recruiters for the medical groups. She herself had contacts for both of the groups because she interviewed in Vegas, but ultimately settled on Phoenix, Arizona. Which is personal choice. Sure, that's fine. So then option 3 was I was bored one night and I was like, I should probably know what hospitals are in Las Vegas and what's going on. So I hopped online, I found a couple of different hospitals with under one health system right now. But anytime I looked on their website for like physician jobs, what did it do? It led me to the same person. So then my question would be, is that one person in charge of all physician recruiting for the hospital system? Maybe. Sure. Okay. Um, so it's very possible. So then is that the best way to go about it? Like go through the hospital or the health system, not the medical group, the health system, and see what groups are employed with the hospital system and the health system, and like what places are offering what job stuff, and then kind of go that route. I feel like the good thing to that would be is that the health system owns hospitals. So you want to get into a hospital, you got to get into a health system. And they probably know what groups are employed with their different places, what groups have to go to which hospitals, what groups have to cross-cover different hospitals. Do you have to go to the nursing home? Do you have to go to the acute aftercare office? Do you have to work in urgent care? I don't know. All that is things that the hospital or the contracts are going to tell you, so I don't know really what the best way to figure that stuff out is. So those are the three options. You go through the independent recruiter. Do you go through the recruiter for the hospitalist groups? Or do you go through the recruiter for the health system and try and get a job? And what way is the best way to get a job? So those are the questions that I'm asking myself right now, and I don't have an answer to. My feeling is that I should go with the independent recruiter and the hospital group recruiters and see like who can give me the best deal. I don't know. I don't have any recommendations. I don't have any insight. The girl from my program who's giving me all these contacts felt that the independent recruiter was the best way to go because she got her into the job she wanted. Okay. What I'm finding out is that because I'm family medicine, a lot of these large level 1 trauma centers that are associated with the trauma centers, which are affiliated with the universities, the big multi-specialty hospitals, they haven't written somewhere in their bylaws and have these rules where family medicine docs can't be hospitalists, which sucks because I'm in a level 1 right now with my residency, and I love it. Like, we see everything. We see the overdoses, we see heart attacks, we can get people in the cath lab same day, we can get people in the cath lab next day, there's cardiologists on call, there's surgeons on call, there's plastic surgery and cardiothoracic and like ICU and coronary ICU. I love it. I love having everything right there at my disposal if I have a question. So that's kind of driving me to like want to be in a level 1. But then I sit back and I'm like, why do I really like level 1 trauma centers? It's not because of the trauma or the emergencies, because that shit still scares me. I'm still not very comfortable in those kinds of situations. So, but I like the level 1 trauma center because I like seeing the wide variety of cases, and I love having the large, high-end specialists on call around the clock. So then I need to sit back and think, like, do I really need to be in a level 1 to have that? And I don't know if that, I don't know. So I'm looking more at how do I get there? You know, what do I care about the most? And I think it's more having the specialists on call and being able to see a wide variety of cases, because I like doing everything. I know there's only one level 1 trauma center in the Las Vegas area, and they don't hire family medicine docs as hospitalists. So that's out. But there is a nice level 2 trauma center that is looking for family med docs as hospitalists. So that's an option. There's another hospital I looked into that does not have a trauma center designation, but is still a chest pain center and a certified stroke center. So maybe that's what I want. Maybe I don't want the traumas and those crazy emergencies, but I still want like the wide medical care variety and like a nice hospital. That seems more my speed. So I think I may do that. I mean, level 2 wouldn't be bad. I don't really actually know. I looked into it a little bit, but I don't have a solid answer for the difference between level 1 and level 2 trauma centers. So we'll see. I'm at my exit right now too, so I think I'm gonna wrap this up. I don't have any recommendations right now. I'm just letting you know where I'm at, where I am at with this. So if anybody out there has gone through this process of finding a job and they have an idea, and they have a recommendation or idea or suggestion on where to start, please drop it below. Please let me know. I need some advice. I would like to give some advice too. So we'll go from there. If there's anything else you guys want me to talk about or have any questions, pop it below. We can work on that. I know we're around the time where applying to residency is upon you if you're in medical school. And if you guys have any questions about that, I can look into that for you. I can talk about that. I may do a video on just kind of like what to look for in a residency, and sort of like what did I look for when I was going through it then, and what do I think is important now. I think they're two completely different things at this point. So I think it'd be cool to talk about, so maybe we'll do that. Okay. Anyway, guys, thanks for tuning in again. I'll give some updates as I get them. We're going to do a little bit more vlogging and more up-to-date stuff now that I got this dope Hero 5 session from GoPro. And I guess we'll see you later. Alright, guys, thanks for tuning in. Let me know if you need anything. Alright, guys, take care. Bye.